Oni. Oni. Hey everybody, Jeff Stone here with another episode of MagicReview.com, where we're reviewing something that is not magic. Box 1 by Neal Patrick Harris. Peeking there at you, creeping me out a little bit. Okay, this is not a magic trick. So there's no method, there's no effect. There's only product quality and ad copy integrity. And this is going to be a weird review. Probably going to be very quick and short, but I'll just say this. This is one of the coolest things that I have ever seen. Especially in recent history, but maybe in my life. I know that's like hyperbole or hyping it up or whatever, and I'm supposed to be like an objective reviewer here. It's kind of hard to be objective because this is a game. What this is, it's a game, a one-player game. And watch the ad trailer. Neal Patrick Harris gives like a 30-second overview of what it is, and he's the moment he starts talking, he's like, oh, I've said too much. And he's right. And I'm glad he didn't say much more. The moment I open the box, and I can start with that. I can open the box a little bit. So give me a moment here. It's going to shake my camera a little bit. So you get this little letter here, and I'll just read part of it to you. I'm not going to read the whole thing, obviously. But it says, hey, friend, it's your friendly friend, Neal Patrick Harris. I hope you're alone and excited to challenge yourself, because you're about to dive deep into my crazy, awesome new game, Box 1. You'll be using all of the items you find inside the complete Box 1 challenge. Are you by yourself right now? Seriously, are you? Okay, great. The game involves a series of challenge cards that you need to play in order, follow every instruction strictly, and keep your eyes peeled, as you never know when this game might take a turn. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but man, was that true? I mean, I'm playing along. They're like little Trivial Pursuit looking cards, and that's all I'm going to say about the contents of the box. That's all you're going to get from me. But I start doing them, and they're simple things at first, and I won't even say what they were, but they're simple little riddles or trivia or little mini simple puzzles. And then just out of nowhere, I can't even say it because I'm going to ruin it if I do. But I remember the first moment where something sort of big happens, and I just was shocked and totally surprised and excited and giddy even. It was just really cool. And then that leads you down another rabbit hole, and then another rabbit hole. Next thing you know, I'm like about an hour or two into it. And then again, I can't tell you anything. That's the part if I tell you anything, I'm going to ruin it. And it's the kind of thing that if I tell you, it's beyond just like a spoiler from a movie or something like that. It will affect your gameplay, right? So I can't tell you anything. But it's like a one-man escape room kind of a thing. If you like puzzles, escape rooms, that kind of thing, you will freaking love this thing. It's one of the coolest versions I've ever seen of this kind of a thing. And it's awesome. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
But for now, for your customer's sake, for your daughter's sake, you might want to think about buying a quality product from me.
Product quality, I mean, it's just killer. Just killer. All this stuff, there's so much stuff that you don't even realize that you'll discover. I really have said too much. I'm not joking. I've said too much. So I'm going to shut up about what you get, other than to tell you the product quality is 100% solid. Ad copy integrity, solid. Watch the video. It doesn't say much, but all the hype he puts into it, it's true. Go read the ad copy. It's true. The only thing I'll sort of, pick a little fight with is he says it's a one-person game. That is true. However, you could do it as a team, right? It's not player versus player, but like an escape room, you guys can work together to figure out how to get out of the room or whatever. Now, you're not trying to get out of the box, obviously, but you can work together to go through the process and do it as a team. The only catch is once you get to the end of the game, and you'll know you've reached the end, I can't say much. I'll just say you end up listed on sort of a hall of fame of people who've completed it. and only one of you get the credit, right? And it's unique to you, to the box.
Oh no, I've said too much.
That's one of the sort of bummers about it is once you've played the game, you can't give it to somebody else to play. Because, yeah, they can get all the way to the end of the game, but they won't have that final satisfying moment that only works one time. I don't know how else to say it. That I'm done. I'm going to shut up 100%. I'm shutting up. Normally, I don't normally tell you to buy a product or not to buy a product. I'm usually pretty good about that. Once in a while, I will come across one that I'm like, just avoid this at all costs. Or once in a while, I will say, man, you got to have this. This is one of those times where, man, you got to have this. If you like puzzles, then get it. The end. Just get it. It's $35 and it's excellent. And if you want to do sort of a family night where all of you solve it together, then you can do that. That's no problem. It's just know that it's not a game where you're playing against each other. It's just like as a team, you'd solve everything in the game. Final verdict, 5 stars, stone status of capital G, capital E, capital M, exclamation point. Just get it. Just get it. I don't know what else to tell you. The end. Now do your favorite thing, like, share, comment, subscribe, buy me a diet soda, and listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which happens to be... Oh, yeah. I've been getting a lot of Dolly Parton lately. I do have a lot of... I have all of her music on my list, so that explains why. That's Country Road by Dolly Parton. Have you heard the news lately? She actually is basically retired because her husband's sort of not doing well, so she's decided to stop touring and performing and staying home to take care of her husband. So, there you go. That's the only Dolly Parton story I got for you today. Anyway, again, as always, thanks for watching the videos. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.